I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each kingdom in the 3 regions. This is Samuel, the eldest son of the Eastern Krogan dynasty. Apparently they have a hell of a time in getting him to smile for this portrait. He went missing a while ago, but it turned out he'd accidentally locked himself in his cellar and reputed to have an eagle the size of the sun. But there's nothing wrong with confidence,
Dude,
right?
it's PewDiePie.
And finally, we have the March's offering, Killian, scion of the prestigious Yermum dynasty. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is ever safe from his crossbow. He's also said to be obsessed with carving a place for himself in history. Killian, for the March.
Oh yeah. Oh god, it's Amelia again.
Another priest
Two.
left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching.
That's the wrong
to
voice. That's the
truly
wrong
lost.
voice.
As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baroness, your mom, approaches, out of breath and waving frantically.
Great god, my liege, I nearly took your head off. It's already scary. I just wanted you to show you this crossbow. Trouble is, she has such accuracy and power. She needs to be crafted from springwood. It only grows in the forests of the south. And those bastards. Oh god, I guess I am racist.
Of course you're fucking racist. Wow,
That's
Ellie.
the free market, I suppose.
The barons of the March are guarding your borders, your highness. And yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need.
Well,
You could just try planting a spring grove.
let's see if you succeed on the roll, Ellie. You did.
Yeah.
A few weeks later, a wagon load of springwood seeds arrive in the March. Soon, the barons have a steady supply of springwood for their fancy crossbows and are proving to be
Absolute
menace
menace to
to
society.
Take that. Whoops, sorry, Archbishop. Sure, any good tailor can patch that hole out of your hat in a jiffy.
The springwood trade in the south suffers as a result.
Oh,
Prices driven right down.
bruh.
But then, that's just the free
It's
market
just
action.
the free
isn't it?
market.
Never mind, I hate the free market.
Your wedding to Killian is naturally the talk of the kingdom.
Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Killian, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better.
Yes, I'm glad that we can finally talk openly to each other now. But the demands of life in the royal court don't quite agree with me. So many lies, lickspittles, and flatterers. I don't know how you stand it.
After finishing the last of the wine, you head to the separate bedchambers. Seems your husband is happy to take his time to getting to know you.
Separate
Show 'em
bedchambers.
the
Separate
dragon.
bedchambers.
Prophesized Ninth's Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Verdad.
Oh my god, it's the Dalai Lama.
Or so the
Dalai-
grandees claim. Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Verdad. I knew you could do it. Praise be! But this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false monarch.
Drafted the reform proposal. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. The kingdom must be stable for a proposal to work.
Fuck.
Next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Awesome.
God damn it.
How did I do the Martian voice again? Defiance is too high.
Defiance is too high.
And 1 or more regions is considering rebellion.
It is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration.
It's the hottest
Night of the
orgy
Seven
in the
Pyres.
land.
What's that?
It is a celebration of the ninth god and his victory over the other 8.
Look forward to attending.
I trust you are willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It is customary for the monarch to do so if they are in attendance. Just...
All of your money's gone.
Oh god, not
Chief
this guy
Architect
again.
bustles into your office, carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think that it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom?
Oh no, I hate this.
I propose we carve your majesty's visage in the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, then thousands of hours, but that we will ensure that you're always remembered.
I don't think the nobles will fund it, no.
Okay, I'm not funding that, no.
But my likeness.
But my likeness.
Oh well, I suppose
no.
I'll have to focus my work elsewhere.
Your Majesty, you will recall the King Consort's recent visit to my lands.
Not really.
Of course, Your Majesty, don't remember shit. No matter. More importantly, your husband Killian went on a hunt with some of my vassals and retainers. Lamentably, I have some bad news.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty!
Relax, take your time.
It was the king concert, my prize sow princess. She was loose in the fields of that day. We had her grazing, and your husband, your highness, he shot her.
I am not sure, honestly. I'm mightily drunk that day.
Man after my own heart.
Please, your magic princess was worth more than my whole farm.
What are we, a charity? I'm afraid that Count Krogan have to cover the losses.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Lucas is gonna hate
Why,
you.
but that's
Thank you, your majesty. You are most kind.
Count Krogan II sets his jaw tightly, then nods. Your husband visibly relaxes his shoulders as the judgment is rendered.
It's so low that it's on the floor.
Well then.
A deer park.
Uh-oh. Rebels.
A rebel.
that's why my scheme doesn't work anymore.
Oh,
I'm
I
done with this
see.
shit.
Your
I don't
marriage
have a
to Gillian has
choice.
grown stale.
Haven't you guys been
Oh,
married for
you
like
get along well
3
enough.
months?
You made some good memories together, but there's no spark. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir.
An heir.
However, securing an heir is impossible while the kingdom is at war with itself. Defeat this rebellion, and then, and only then, is it worth looking to the future.
You can't fuck your husband during a rebellion?
Apparently. I would think that this is the time to
Yours,
be more liable.
yours gets paused. Yours gets paused. Everyone else's schemes can advance.
At long last, the counts have reached a boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Count Odin. The Count of the East will bring you down.
That's me.
Pretend. Oh yeah,
Protect me
my
to the
bad.
throne. We will rise up and fight for Amalia, the true queen. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield.
Seize him.
Seize him.
Come now. Traitors get the chop.
Chop, 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 chop.
What? But you can't do this. I'm an envoy. See how the monarch's tyranny grows worse by this
Who's he
day.
talking to?
Odin is
Damn.
crying down to the courtyard, his head struck from his shoulders.
Well,
If
if
I
Ellie
don't want-
wins,
Ellie's gonna win. She has the military one. I'm pretty sure she has the. She's pretty set to win.
The Counts aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the
Hey
rebellion.
Jake,
That would be disastrous. Jake's
if you join,
okay,
stability
Jake's
goes
defiance is
down.
one.
I will try to join. Ellie, you gonna talk,
Hello?
Ellie?
I'll
The
still
leader
voice,
of
I
the
guess.
rebellion is Count Krogan II. As regions for.
Oh,
as
sorry,
regions
wait,
for
hold
the
on. I was grabbing Cheetos. The leader of the rebellion is Count Krogan
Fucking
II.
Cheetos, girl. SMH my head.
It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered. But before that, we were our own rulers, with a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years. Glory days. Indeed, and that's why we must rise up. By placing Amalia on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. We can launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military capabilities.
I don't know how well that'll work out for you, Chief.
We suspect the
Gonna
grandees
work
may
great.
join our cause. We can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch. Or finally, you could send in off an assassin.
We
to
shouldn't
nip
do
this
another
in the bud.
assassin one.
They don't have the money.
I'm definitely calling Jake because he's fucked if he doesn't help me. Oh, it's a 20%. Oh, come on, please.
It could succeed. Nope.
Oh.
No!
Oh no.
The Counts attempt to smuggle a secret message to the grandees, but the Watch intercept it and bring it to you. You read the message aloud at the next council session in a mocking voice. The grandees laugh uproariously, especially after you shoot them up.
No.
After several rounds of deliberations, the council approves wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing armies. The barons are the major contributors to this new model army. Meanwhile, in a foreboding Marcher fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ha! I can hardly believe they went for it. A rebellion! The poor fools are scared. They need our protection. Oh, well and good, but we have not won yet. We must make our final preparations before we take control. That feels fair.
You have to decide how you're gonna win. Oh no.
For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must
Oh,
raise
wow.
their military to at least
Okay,
9.
so
That's gonna be hard
No,
to do.
it's,
Just
it's always
oh,
by
okay.
2.
Vast armies darken the
did that.
landscape like the shadows of
that.
clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding with a rhythm, their marching boots. Their kingdom is gripped with civil war.
Your Majesty! The army of the... Sorry, Your Majesty, I'm eating Cheetos right now. The army of the East is advancing on the capital. Count Krogan II They've received word from their commander, Cunt Krogan, of our loyalist forces in the march. They march now. They'll intercept the cunts. A matter of days.
Tell the barons to fight the Eastern Army.
Yeah, the
head
second
on.
one sounds fun.
You should definitely head home.
Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to Baroness, your mom. We have our orders, but should we follow them? I want to make this game fun.
Yeah, every game we've done so far, someone's chose that.
Here's the deal,
Probably.
Ellie. You're doing it to preserve your military force, but the problem is
The
with
whole
the
city
disease
holds
event
its
that's gonna
breath.
rack your
You
fucking
stew in the
troops.
palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into the throne room.
Those damn cowards. Sorry, Your Majesty. I'm still eating Cheetos. I haven't finished this bag.
How did the battle go?
There wasn't a damn battle. Instead of engaging the enemy or
The
linking
rebels
up with the
gained 3
grandees,
victory
the
points.
barons told their army to just hang back. Do nothing.
Free.
They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their arses while the entire eastern army walked on by.
You have no choice but to rely on the grandees.
If you get
If
the
I don't
5,
need
then you
5?
just win.
You need 5, yeah.
Oh,
so I
okay,
have
I see.
to. Unfortunately,
That's-
Lucas, because
oh,
of
I
Ellie's
see, I
gamer
see.
move, I have to put down the rebellion. This might have actually
way
been
too
5
funny.
each chess.
I didn't know
Because I
it was,
can't let
didn't
you
know it
just win uncontested.
Oh wait, she 5D chessed you. You're right. Because now you're gonna
Unfortunately for
grind
you,
your
Lucas,
military.
I must now put
I
you
didn't.
down like
I was
a
going
dog.
to say something, but I decided not to because I assumed that Ellie would know that that was like literally the worst option for everyone except for Lucas.
Your Majesty, a terrible sickness is spreading up among my troops in the march. I didn't do it, Your Majesty. I'm innocent.
Dude, if
So
I was
I-
this,
from
I'd
me.
be getting bullied from Steven the whole fucking game.
Calm yourself, Your Majesty. I don't have it. I didn't spread it either. I'm
You
innocent.
are the disease.
yes,
Guess what? It
let's
failed.
go.
Let's go!
You ordered the diseased
I
soldiers
was banking
quarantined
on the
in a
coin
separate
flip.
camp. The rest are marched off to a safe distance. Unfortunately, many healthy soldiers are actually lying to save their own skins. The sickness flares up among your healthy troops within days.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
How am I gonna win this?
Generally, when we lose, they win. That's how these things work. Do you understand how
What?
a two-way
It's
war
not my
works?
fault.
When one person loses, the other guy wins.
not
That's
my
how
fault.
a two-way
100%
Jake
war.
I-
denied the doctors of all kinds.
I mean, like, I will commit to, like, with working with Ellie.
Oh yes, we can do this! Oh,